Have you been playing for 1+ years and you're still stuck in Fighter? Did you spend more than your free-to-play friend and they're still better than you? Do you have no idea what you're doing? Well, if this sounds like you, this video's hot tip is going to help you out. And for those who don't know me, I'm Foxy. And if you're new to the Hot Garbage Squad, here's my profile. Here are my qualifications. G1 Master. Only thing I'm missing is 2 more red stars. Before we get into the video, a quick word from our sponsor. You guys already know what it is. It's Raid Shadow Legends. I'm sure you guys know, but for those who don't, this is Raid Shadow Legends, a free-to-play fantasy RPG game very similar to Summoner's War mechanics. So if you guys play Summoner's War, you probably want to check this out because it's available on your mobile phone and a PC version. It's really clean. In the description below, you can use my link and download the game. There are 16 factions in Raid Shadow Legends, and my favorite is the High Elves. The High Elves are my favorite because Elaine was my starter champion that I got for free. She has great AoE, but what you guys probably didn't know was Arbiter is a dark LD Nat 5, and she has a great kit, but she's obtainable for all you free-to-play users. Under the mission tab here, you can get her for free by just playing the game. So imagine if Summoner's War has like a leaderboard for their Kairos dungeons. Well, Raid Shadow Legends has the exact equivalent implemented. So the Dragon Tournament, you can compete with local players to see like people around your rank to see who's number 1, or you go to the leaderboard to see worldwide who has run the most dragon runs in Raid Shadow Legends. That's competitive and that is unique. Go to the video description, click on the special links, and if you are a new player, you will get 100,000 silver, 1 energy refill, 1 day XP boost, and a free champion adjudicator. Check out adjudicator right here. Click on the top right in your mailbox and get your free loot for the next 30 days. So what are you waiting for, Hot Garbage Squad? In the description below, use my link and download the game. And make sure you turn notifications on because I'll be making a dedicated video. If you want to support the channel, make sure you check that out. This video is meant for early game players and people who are struggling. If you're kind of in the Guardian range and you can't get better, I only have one tip for you if you're watching this video. Spend more money. That's the only tip I got for you late game players, okay? So let's go into the early game player, my hottest tips. It's kind of 2 tips, but let me explain it to you, okay? So the first thing I want to talk about is rune stars. 5-star runes versus 6-star runes. I just pulled some random guy that's talking in public chat, 2,000 days in, Fire 3. Fits the exact description from the introduction, right? Exactly what we're looking for. And I took a quick peek at his runes to make sure he's good for the video. And you guys have to understand the difference between 5-star runes and 6-star runes and when to use them. At a certain point, you are dropping 5-star runes from your 2, 4, 6s. I repeat that myself again. 2, 4, 6s, not necessarily 1, 3, 5. When you look at this account, for example, yeah, he understands 2, 4, 6s got to be percentage, speed slot 2, crit damage slot 4, but he doesn't understand is rune quality of 5-star versus 6-star. Okay, so if you guys don't know, if you guys like, I'm showing this all around, he's suffering the same issue I'm about to describe right here. He does not understand that 6-star white runes or even blue runes or even green runes are superior than these runes right here. Okay, and I'll give you a hot example. So for those who are a visual learner, here's an image of one of my viewers that I did an account review for. It's a 5-star crit damage rune and has innate attack percentage, and the substats don't really make any sense. So I pulled up one of my violent runes that are blue crit damage rune 6-star. I'm not even lying. I click reappraise, it's blue. Okay, so this rune is easily obtainable in Dragon's Beat 10 compared to that 5-star rune we just saw. And the biggest difference you can see here is I have a 15% crit damage difference just because I'm a 6-star rune. And that's rune efficiency. That's 2 rolls. That's 2 maximum rolls. And we'll talk about rune efficiency later in the half of the video if you don't understand it, okay? So just by being a 6-star rune, I'm already 15% crit damage more than that 5-star rune. Not to mention that my substats actually make some form of sense. First of all, I got 1 roll into attack, 1 roll to HP. The flat attack is grindable, not great. However, when I rolled it on +12, I got a crit rate. It's actually a pretty decent early game rune. If you really wanted to gem this, I don't suggest you gem it. You take out the flat attack and you put in like a defense, or you put in like accuracy, depending on who you're using it for. But I really don't suggest you guys grinding and gemming blue runes. But if this was a legend rune, for example, you're talking about efficiency, where are you targeting? Look at this, for example. You want grindable stats here. Actually, I have a better example, my Vanessa. So the ideal crit damage rune will have 4 grindable stats: HP, defense, attack, and speed. And you can get your crit rate elsewhere on like slot 2 speed and you get maximum crit rate there, or you spread it apart in different runes. So keep that in mind when you're getting crit damage runes and they're 5-star versus 6-star. So again, I'm showing you the same person's rune on their Camilla, slot 6 blade HP percentage. I don't have too much problems about the substats because they actually make sense this time. Crit rate, speed, crit damage, and attack all make sense for a bruiser DPS like Chow and Camilla. However, my biggest problem here is a slot 6 rune and it's a 5-star. So what you're seeing right now here is I actually have a 5-star rune back when I was really early game, and it's 17 speed. It's a legend rune with 17 speed, and I'm missing the 6-star base stats. So when you compare a 6-star rune to a 5-star rune, that's 13% HP. Sorry, math is hard. 12% HP you're missing, which is 2 average rolls of 6% HP. So that's 2 rolls I'm already missing because I have a 5-star rune, okay? And then when I look at it, it's a legend rune. So I don't really see any rolls elsewhere. So it has to be 4 rolls on speed. So it's 17 divided by 5, because 4 rolls plus the 5 of the base, that's 3.4 speed on average per roll. That is garbage. For a 5-star rune, if you didn't know, and I'll show you later, like I keep saying, the speed is 3 to 5. So I rolled 3.4 speed on average. And then I have a 6-star rune right here. Okay, it's blue, has 12% more HP, and it's 16 speed with 2 rolls. I'm literally 1 speed off this rune, but I have 12% more HP. I don't think it takes a genius here to see the math and why your 5-star runes on 246 are actually hot garbage. And I'm not saying to sell all your runes that are 5-star, because actually I do have a rune to showcase to you guys why you should keep 5-star runes that have speed. So if I sort by substats and speed, you will notice that, hey, this is a 5-star rune. 5-star runes on 135 don't matter don't matter as much because the stats as a flat is not as important compared to percentage. But this is a quad roll legend. That's 21 speed. If you have speed on it and it's legend or it's purple and you get an upgrade, I definitely suggest you roll it. But for 246s, it's a hard argument to make unless you have some really efficient rolls. So the first half of this video talking about 5-star runes versus 6-star runes on your 246s is now over. Hope you guys learned something, and to summarize, it is very hard to use 246 5-star runes past a certain level in the game. In this chart, we'll explain to you about rune efficiency. I took my webcam off so I don't block anything, so hope you guys don't mind. What we're looking at here is the 5-star and the 6-star chart. If you're looking at the 4-star or the 3-star chart, you're gonna have, I can't help you. This channel is not gonna help you at all. No channel is gonna help you at all, okay? I'm gonna change the color here to blue. You will notice that for HP percentage, for a 5-star rune, we have 4 to 7 is the maximum roll. And for a 6-star rune, 5 to 8 is your maximum roll. Not that big of a difference, it's just 1%, but the main stat is what, like I mentioned before, is the big difference. Defense percentage and attack percentage will also follow the same efficiency, 4 to 7 versus 5 to 8. And a big thing here for me is speed. Okay, let me get a new color, speed. Speed is 3 to 5 or 4 to 6. When we're talking about blue runes, if you have a 5-star rune with a 5 base, that's 5 plus 5 plus 5, that's a max blue rune 15 speed. If we have a 6-star rune, that's 6 base plus 6 plus 6, that's 18 speed. That's a 3-speed difference on your Bernard, on your attack bar booster, whatever. 6-star balloons are actually really, really good. Okay, and here we get a little bit more in detail with crit damage. Crit damage actually goes up a lot higher. For those who thought it was a 6 maximum, it's actually 7. And I pulled this chart off. If you just Google Summer's War rune efficiency, you will find this chart. So 4 to 7 versus 3 to 5, that's pretty big. That's two jump. But if you look at crit rate, it's not that much of a jump. It's just 3 to 5 versus 4 to 6. So when you have a legend rune, that's 4 potential rolls. That's 4 potential stats that you lose. That's 4 crit rate because you lose 1 every time. Or for HP, attack, and defense, it's a 1 difference, right? So let's just say you roll a 5 on a 5-star rune. That could have been a 6% on a 6-star rune. So keep in mind about rune efficiency when you are rolling runes on a 5-star rune on 135 or even on your 246s. So for those who are visual learners like myself, I'll explain to you how to determine your rune efficiency on the spot if you're doing like re-apps and you're trying to determine is this a good rune. So this is indeed a legend rune. And we have 4 rolls because it's a legend rune. This is obviously 1 roll because 12 is like, it's pretty low. So you do 12 divided by 2, which is 6 plus 6. So 6 is just above 1 of 5. And I get 5 because 5 is the minimum roll. So we're just 1 above minimum, not that efficient, okay? And then we have speed. 12 divided by 2 is 6 speed plus 6 speed. That's maximum efficiency on that speed roll. Very good, which means we have 2 more rolls left. So that's 22 divided by 3, which is like 7 point something. And we know that the maximum roll, voice crack, maximum roll for HP, defense, and attack is 8. So 7.1 is actually really good. And the last one here is obviously gemmed in. The max gem is 13. And I'm missing about 2 here. So this rune here is very efficient. So you can apply that knowledge to like any other rune. And I can just pull up another random one for you to see here, okay? So here we have 9 crit rate. That's 1 roll. So 9 divided by 2 because it's 2 because of the base, right? So that's 9 divided by 2, which is 4.5. 4 is minimum, not that good. And then we have 2 rolls left, right? 14 divided by 2 is 7. Really efficient, 7 plus 7, which leads we have 2 more rolls left. And we do 20 divided by 3 because 3 not 2 because of the base. So 20 divided by 3 is almost 7. Pretty decent efficiency. Not the best because of the crit rate here, but we definitely had a gemmable to make it even more efficient. So hope you guys learned something in this video. If you did, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and see you guys in the next video.